let's see what is going on with you. Feeling a little under the weather, so my voice is all like, sorry. But let's get started on your reading. We just had the new moon in Aquarius. It's been kind of a trip. And then we transitioned from Aquarius into Pisces, which goes from like all like intellect and being in your head and like, you know, maybe even like hyper fixating on issues or whatever, and then bam, like with the Piscean energy comes the emotional kind of roller coaster that comes with it. But it's not necessarily bad, right? It's transitional, it's change, it's growth, expansion. So let's see what's going on for you. Cottonmouth. Alright. I'm sorry. Defenselessness, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. So one, either somebody is very apologetic towards you or you're feeling very apologetic towards somebody. But this is kind of like a level of like taking accountability, whether this is you or somebody else. This is somebody like, you know, it looks like they have a lot of remorse, right? They're like showing up in that really remorseful energy. So let's see. How is Leo going through this transition? We'll find out. There are no planets in retrograde, so that's at least a bonus. So, like, the energy of illusion is dissipating with that. Let's see. Alright, so we have Knight of Pentacles, right? Knight of Pentacles is like, he's holding on, but he's not like moving forward, right? He's got the pentacle in his hand, he's all dressed up to go, but he's not moving. And that's something that, you know, it strikes many tarot readers, especially the ones I've watched, you know, it's like every other knight in the deck is like in movement, right? The Knight of Swords is like fast as fuck, and then you look at the Knight of Pentacles and he's just like sitting there like holding on to something that's just not moving forward. Then we have the Eight of Swords in reverse, and this is like, I feel like the reason that you're not like moving forward with something, or you know, is because like you started to see something for what it is, right? The Eight of Swords is all about like being blindfolded and in a self-imposed prison. But when it's in reverse like this, Eight of Swords is all about like seeing like the truth of a situation, seeing, you know, what you didn't see coming. It's also like liberating yourself from that, right? Like really allowing yourself to see the whole thing. We have Ace of Cups in reverse. I feel like right now, like, I don't feel like if this is in regards to like a love connection that's like falling apart, right? Because Ace of Cups is kind of about love, right? It's about like, with the Ace of Cups, it's like not even feeling like something started before it ended, right? It's like an almost beginning with the Ace of Cups in reverse. It's like, it looks like something just felt like really cut short, and you're like, well, damn, you know? Um, yeah. So the first card I saw was the Magician in reverse. Here's how I'm perceiving this, in like context with all the cards around it, right? The Magician is very like secretive, right? Magicians are illusionists. They're deceptive by nature. So, and with, the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse, it's like you didn't even start something with somebody because you felt that this person like was, it feels like hiding something, right? Like, because that's what I think of with magicians. They're hiding something. They don't reveal. Or maybe you felt like they were dishonest with you or manipulative with you, right? Because magicians manipulate your reality. Could even be like gaslighting. But yeah, it's like feeling like your reality was a bit manipulated by this person. With the Chariot, this is like moving away from that energy. This is Cancer energy. This is tapping into like what's best for you. It could mean like literally moving away. This could mean traveling. This could just simply mean creating space between you and another person too. Yeah, with the World card showing up, this is all about closing out cycles and embarking on like a new endeavor, right? Really going out and exploring what the world has to offer. But you have to close out a cycle to get to to get to that point. Five of Swords. This is like conflict, arguing. This could also mean like feeling conflicted, or feeling defensive, like feeling like you have to protect yourself, right? The Five of Swords is typically, in most decks, it's not in this, but in most decks you would see somebody running up while the army of the other side, all their backs are turned, and it's like you'll see the guy showing up and he's like taking their weapons, right? Like disarming them. And so I feel like with the Five of Swords, it's like, and also with, where was it? Yeah, the Ace of Cups in reverse. I feel like this was an act of self-preservation because it's almost like you want to disarm them before like it gets too far, right? Or you want to like not allow yourself to get hurt ultimately. Y'all are not known to lose, so that's, you got an upper hand in that. Also, I don't feel like you really want to fight though, or you don't want to have that fight within yourself. Yeah. This is like walking away disappointed. Like all these this is Eight of Cups, right? Eight of Cups represents all these cups that you've like this little penguin here. You see how his head's drooped over and he's like walking away. Well, it's after he's already invested so much time and energy into these cups, and just to find that like they weren't fruitful, right? Just to find that it was like kind of all in vain, and so he's like disappointed in carrying on his quest. Yeah, the Hanged Man. This is like not really knowing how to proceed, not really knowing like how you want to proceed, like because you feel like kind of like stuck, like if you make one move then this outcome happens, if you do this and another, and it's like not really wanting any, it's almost like standing still as like a defense mechanism of having to make a choice. It's like, but ultimately that becomes your choice. That's the funniest bit. It's like you don't want to make a choice, so you like hold back. You're like, no, I'm just gonna stand here and not make decisions. Decision was made the second you said I wasn't gonna make a decision, because then that means that your decision is to not alter your life as it is, Or this could also be like not wanting to walk away from something, feeling like emotionally bound up. Let's see. That song just came to mind, that should I stay or should I go? If I go, there will be trouble, but if I stay, it will be double. See, it's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. That's the energy of the Hanged Man. That's what I'm feeling. Five of Cups, yeah, emotionally disappointed. Like, all these cups that you invested in, and they're all fucking spilled over. And look, he's just sitting there like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? And it's kind of like just feeling like just drained and disappointed. I think, it's interesting because like both of these guys look like penguins, right? Or they are penguins, right? But they're like little disappointed penguins, and it's almost like the same fucking guy. This guy walks away for a while and is like, maybe I'll go cool off, and when he comes back all the cups are empty and he's like, what the fuck? Okay, bye. And it's like, yeah. Um, hella Scorpio energy coming out. And it's actually really sad, how I'm seeing this, because it's the Death card, right? The Death card symbolizes some, like, bringing, like, allowing a situation to come to rest, right? And allowing it to just be done, moving on, whatever. The thing is, though, is the Queen of Cups came out with the Death card, which tells me, like, emotionally, you might not be as okay about it as you're trying to be. It's like feeling a bit devastated, right? Like you're handling it very maturely, keeping your shit together with the Queen of Cups, very on top of your emotions. I mean, because it's not in reverse, but with that Death card, I see it hits and it hurts, right? It's like, this is how you level up, though, with the Empress. The the Empress is all queens in the upright, and it's like this really helps you tap into like this energy within you, right? You're going to start feeling inspired to create things, right? And it's almost not all inspiration is that like positive, right? But it's like saying that like if you turn your pain into like art, right? Or you like process it and turn it into something, right? Especially the Queen of Cups and the Empress energy are both artists, right? They're both creators. They both have these talents, and I mean they look like the same motherfucker, to be honest. Like, but yeah, and I feel like what this that transpires helps you tap into something genius inside of you, right? And then this is like what like shotguns of like it's like a butterfly effect, like something very positive is coming out of like a pretty tragic situation. 3 of coins, 3 of pentacles tells me that like you're like redirecting your energy to like the people in your home or like at work. It's like you're trying to like refocus your energy a bit. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse, and this kind of helps deter you from like taking any kind of action that you feel like you might regret. It's like keeping yourself distracted. 8 of Wands in reverse tells me that this is like something that you probably struggled with for a while, emotionally. It's not like this is something that's just now affecting you. It feels like this could have been over the course of some time. Like having to go through like the confusion, the making the decisions, the closing out cycles. It feels like kind of a slow process. Like it wasn't something that you necessarily wanted to do. It just felt very necessary to do it. Now we have Temperance in reverse, and this is like the energy of feeling like you ran out of time, right? Or like you don't have the time. There's no time. And then we have Page of Cups. That's confusing. This could also, with the Temperance in reverse, be like, you know what? You stop being so patient and waiting for the slow game, right? And then you decide to pursue something here with the Page of Cups. What are you pursuing? Yourself. This is funny because like Page of Cups is like a love offer. So maybe somebody else is extending this. Maybe somebody's trying to like, you know, get their way in. But it's funny because the energy that you're in right now is the Four of Swords, like, which tells me that you probably are just like wanting to sit at home, chill. Like, you don't want to be doing a whole lot. This is the card of relaxation. This is like the card of self care. Right? It's like putting yourself back together, self nurturing, right? And then we have the Nine of Swords, and this tells me because you got hurt, or because, like, you felt like there was just no way to proceed with something. So it's like, instead of like seeking externally, you chose to like dive inside, and which is the healthier option. Who's this Page of Cups? Ace of Wands in reverse, somebody that you've rejected or like have left. Ace of Wands in reverse. Well, Ace of Wands is a passionate new beginning, right? And Ace of Wands in reverse is like saying no to that. It's like being like, no, not about it. I'm getting my rest. I'm staying inside. I'm, taking care of myself. With the Nine of Swords, it's like feeling like you just want to like feel like safe and secure in your home again, or like be where you feel like safe and secure, where nobody can like cross your boundaries. What the Kali deck has to say. Okay. So we got Gory Devi. Check your boundaries and affirm your right to express and receive both kindness and respect. Embrace your softer side and your ability to stand up for yourself. You are a unique being, and you do not need to conform to stereotypes. As you relax into your authentic self, the best method to accomplish what is needed shall spontaneously arise from within. Bagalamukhi. She arrests the flow of negativity, particularly that of our own making. Hold up. Helicon mode. She transforms our karma from that which hinders our joy to that which can create true happiness. As you seek refuge in her, you are protected from gossip, slander, and any form of negativity from others. A positive turning of the tide of good fortune is predicted. Kaladara. When hope is lost and a way forward cannot be sensed, Kali's love will find a way. If the path does not yet exist, then it shall be created. If you cannot see or feel how you can move from where you are to where you want to be, Kali's wisdom and grace will manifest at the perfect time to provide what is needed. Just don't trip, chocolate chip. You got this. Let your intuition guide you. Really feel things out and be like, does this feel good? Should I pursue this, or does this feel good? Does this feel bad? Does this like give me slight anxiety when I think about it? Like, really, really think about how certain options make you feel, right? Because these are decisions that you'll have to live with, So I feel like you'll make, the decision that you can live with, ultimately. And I think that means getting a whole lot of rest and a whole lot of healing, you know, a whole lot of protecting yourself, kind of like barricading yourself in your own little womb-like situation. Could be like just chilling in your room, chilling in your living room, in your own space. You know, this is something that I feel like it's like you're retreating into yourself a little bit. It's your safe zone, your comfort zone. It's where things are predictable, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Namaste. I love you guys, and I'll catch you later.